Hey y'all, what's up everybody? How everybody doing on this fine blessed Sunday? Hope everybody doing good. I got up to a late start today. I supposed to been cooking. That's not gonna happen. I'm cooking, but I ain't cooking. Let me explain to y'all what I mean by that. I was supposed to make fish and spaghetti today, right? But when I woke up, I had forgot to take the fish out. It's fresh fish, not store-bought fish. It's some fish that someone caught for me while they were fishing, some bluegills. I got about 6 of them. They already gutted them for me, but I have to scale them. Take the scales off. I don't feel like doing all that, y'all. I don't. And they not the small ones. They kind of meaty. They big, too. I'm not doing all that. We'll try it again tomorrow. But anyway, I got on here today to talk about Rich Homie Quan, y'all. Now, before I start with my little rant or vent or whatever y'all want to call this, I just want to say I have always loved Rich Homie Quan and his music, okay? I always thought he was handsome. I loved all his music. Let's just state facts. When Rich Homie Quan came out, I think everybody was living their best life then. Everything was so good in my life when Rich Homie Quan was making music. So, of course, when I hear his music, it put me in a good mood, good spirit. I'm in a good light because I love him and his music. And it represents for me a time that everything was good in my life. My mom and my dad were still alive. You know, I lost both of them like within almost a 2 years time span. 2016 for my dad, 2018 for my mom. So, you know, they were still alive when Rich Homie Quan came out. What else? It was a lot of stuff going good for me then. I had just met a guy that I ended up falling in love with. He was in a whole nother city. He was in Rockford. I was in where I'm at, and it was wonderful then. When I hear Rich Homie Quan music, especially the Rich Gang album, I think about going back and forth to Rockford. That's what I was doing around that time. Me and the guy had just started dating, and he hadn't moved with me yet because he ended up moving to my city and moving in with me, and we got engaged. It was just wonderful. But yeah, I think back when I hear Rich Homie Quan music to very good times. And I see a lot of y'all feel like that too, because I've been reading all the comments. I'm a comment reader, so when I see stuff, I read all the comments. And everybody is pretty much saying the same thing about Rich Homie Quan. Man, when he was putting out music between what was that, 2016 and 2018, times was so great then. Everything was so good. Like, life was just wonderful. So he had that feel good music, make you feel good, the party music. Like, Rich Homie Quan amped a lot of stuff up as far as music wise. So for that, he is a legend in my eyes for that, for the music and his talent. It's crazy because about 3 or 4 days before he passed, I was on live on TikTok listening to the whole Rich Gang album. I do that. I try to do it in like 3 days out the week, or yeah, 3 days out the week. I try to put on music and dance to it. Sometimes I'll do a whole album because for me, this is a workout. This is the way I work out. So I put that music on. I was listening to all them hits, freestyle. One of my favorite songs by Rich Gang. If y'all don't remember, Rich Gang was Rich Homie Quan, Birdman, and Young Thug. Freestyle was my favorite song. I know the whole song word by word, even though I can't understand what Young Thug never saying. I never understood what he be saying, so I just make up stuff when his part come. But for the most part, I know that whole song. Like, that was my favorite song by them. Okay? Milk Marie. I love that song. That's Rich Homie Quan by himself. Milk Marie, she got good pussy. So I fell in love with it. I don't know the words to that, but that's my shit. And I love when he be like, no, 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 no. She don't even like stop signs, cause shorty on go, mo, go, 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 get it. I love that. I'm about to tear up right now, y'all, just thinking about it. Like, that man has some very great music, okay? Let's get that out the way, because I don't want to slight him in no type of way, but I got to because of this legacy he left. People, do y'all think about how you going to be spoken about when you pass away? What's going to be said about you when you pass away? I think if people would think about things like that, they would live their life a little bit different. If you think about how you're going to be remembered and talked about when you're gone, I think people would do much better in their life. Okay? So I was listening to Rich Homie Quan last night. And I didn't even realize that he was still putting out music, y'all. And you could tell it was a lot of his fans, just like me, that didn't realize that this man was still putting out music. Because if you look at the views from back in the day, how many views he had, they were high up there in the millions. Like 40, 50, 60 million of video. Okay? If you go to his newer music, I see in the last 4 years, 3 years, and the past year, he was putting out music, y'all. And the views were not there. For the stuff he was putting out like a year ago, he was down to like 2 million views. Some of them may have had almost 3. I think one I seen had 3 million. That was in the last year. 3 years ago, he was putting out music. He was getting like 11 million views. Views was just going down, down, down. Because the fans, not that we have forgot about him, we just didn't realize he was putting out new music. And he was doing interviews last year for this album that he put out. I just now remembered that. Like, yeah, he did do some interviews about an album he was putting out. I never went to check it out, y'all. And I was listening to that music last night like, damn. Most of his fans was gone. We wasn't tuning in no more. But that man still had it. Music was still sounding fire. Beats was hard. Lyrics was hard. He still had it. But we wasn't tuning in anymore. Okay, that's my bag. I hate that. I was mad as hell last night listening to that music. Like, you mean to tell me? Because, okay, y'all, Tupac is my first husband. When Rich Homie Quan died, I was like, y'all, I'm a widow 2 times now. Both of my husbands is gone. I'm saying Rich Homie Quan, my second husband. Y'all, I fucked with the man in real life. Like, I liked him. So, I was listening to this song called Old Quan. And I listened to that song probably about 10, 15 times, y'all. I kept replaying that song over and over because I liked the song, for one. I really liked it. Good song. Very great song. Because he talking about how they want the old Quan, but he trying to be a better man. He don't want to be that Quan no more. So I was feeling that song. I really liked it. But another thing that was making me sad about the song, because in the hook, he is saying he's trying not to overdose off all these meds. So, it's crazy because somebody was trying to argue with me on TikTok about y'all speculating it was a drug overdose and y'all don't know. She had nerve to ask me, are you a damn doctor? No, I'm not. But I do have the sense enough to know that if you foaming at the mouth, you didn't either overdose or you didn't have a seizure. Either or. It's not a lot of shit that make you foam at the mouth when you're dying. Okay? And then not only that, though, This man was known for taking drugs. In a lot of his songs, he say he addicted to pain meds. Young Thug then talked about how he rely on, and this is in the songs now. Young Thug, I done heard him say a few times, I'm depending on him for my pain meds. I know this nigga Quan got some pain pills. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's obvious, baby. I just commented back and told her, baby, bless your heart. Because either you wasn't listening to that man music and didn't know nothing about that man, or you just don't want to face the fact that he didn't overdose. But they did an autopsy on him Friday, so I guess by Monday or Tuesday we'll know if they put it out there what he died from. But I'm quite sure it was a overdose. I seen a video too, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's a video out there of he was around some of his friends and they was recording him and he was high as hell. Like leaning over, you know, eyes closing, like, you know how they be. Yeah, he was on that shit. He was on that shit bad, y'all. Pain pills, though. Prescription shit. That shit will kill you too. And he knew that. Because in that song, Old Quan, it's in the chorus, y'all. I'm trying not to overdose off all these pain meds. So, yeah. Now that I got that out the way. He a legend. I done gave him his flowers. Kind of late, but he got them. I just gave them to him. Okay? It's bad he not here to receive them, but he was that man. He was the nigga. Got me feeling like the man when I walked through. He was the man. He knew it. Another thing, y'all, that I just realized last night. My daughter was laughing at me. She said, Mama, for real. She couldn't believe. I was watching, what video was that? One of his videos. I think it was that walked in, screaming like, ooh, 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 ooh. Y'all remember that? That was my shit too. He was doing his little dance, the Quan. You know, where he be, whatever he be, I can't dance, but he be doing some little dance and shit where they made a song about it, y'all, that hit the Quan, and they be doing his little dance. Y'all, why I didn't know that was his dance that they was making a song about. That hit the Quan, hit the Quan, hit the Quan. I did not know, y'all, until last night when I was watching that video and he was doing the dance that they be doing when they say hit the Quan. I'm like, that's his shit. Like, y'all made a whole song off this man dance. That's what's up. But why did it take me so long to figure that out, y'all? I feel so slow and stupid. Like, wow, G. Like, you late as hell with that one. But, yeah, that hit the Quan. They did that for Rich Homie Quan. And that just goes to show you how much of an iconic figure he was. This man hit that dance, and then they came with a song. Hit the Quan, hit the Quan. And they be saying, get down low, hit the something, whatever. Y'all know how that went. Anyway, now I'm finna get to the rough part. This is rough for me because the shit that is going on now after his death, it's like making me feel some type of way. Some type of way. Make me feel some type of way. Yeah, I'm feeling some type of way, Quan Quan. Because I always looked at you as an upstanding guy. And here it is, your girlfriend. They got her 911 call all over everywhere. Her crying, talking about she put a blanket on you. She didn't know nothing was wrong with you till she came back from dropping the son off at school. It's very heartbreaking. It is. But what's more even heartbreaking to me is after her going through all of that with finding him dead on the couch in their home, then you got to get on this whack-ass social media and see all these women with pictures and videos and texts with your man. I don't like that. And like I said, it kind of made me feel a certain type of way about Quan Quan. Because Quan Quan, I thought you was better than that, boy. So that goes back to what I was just saying when I first started this video. If you want to be remembered the right way, then you need to live your life accordingly in the right way. Okay? Because this done tarnished your image. Y'all remember Takeoff? I loved him too, y'all. I cried when Takeoff died, y'all. When they killed Takeoff, I cried. I did, because that man was so fine to me. And to me, he was the best one out of the Migos. He fed off Offset energy. He fed off Quavo energy. He balanced that group out. Like, he was just like the glue to the group. And when he died, we didn't hear nothing about Takeoff. Maybe it was because he didn't have a girlfriend. He wasn't married. He didn't have no kids. So maybe that's why, you know, whatever he was doing, it was cool, because he was single and ready to mingle. So couldn't nobody say nothing bad about him anyway. But you didn't hear not one bad story about Takeoff when he passed. All you heard was good things. You know why? Because Takeoff wasn't about the bullshit. He wasn't about all that rah-rah. And he was just mellow, cool, and laid back. So it wasn't nothing you could say about him. But rest his soul, he was a good man. Quan Quan, we can't even call you a good man now. Because you got about, what, 4 or 5 different women coming out saying that they was involved with you. And something that really upsets me about the whole situation, a couple of them girls look really, really young. Now, Quan Quan was number 34. He died pretty young. That's very young to die. But some of them girls look like they wasn't even 20 yet. I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm sorry if I make anybody mad, but the truth is the truth. A couple of them girls looked very young. But guess what? Y'all ain't talking about none of that. Y'all stuck on Erica Banks. And I couldn't figure out in the beginning, for the life of me, why everybody was going at this girl head like this. Especially when it was other ones that y'all could have been going at their heads too, but y'all wasn't. That was weird to me. I'm like, why y'all steady fucking with her though? She wasn't the only one. There was other ones too. Get on them too. And why y'all getting on folks, let's talk about him. No, you don't get no pass because you deceased. Rest your soul, and I'm sorry you gone, but you don't get a pass. You still got to be held accountable, because this is on you, Quan Quan. Like I said, them girls, a couple of them was young. They look young, rather. The one with the braces, she looked like she's about 17, 18, y'all. Quan Quan, you 34. Even if she was like 20, 21, she grown. If she's 21 or over, y'all could scratch this. I'm sorry I even brung it up. But she don't look like she's even 20 yet. So why y'all not talking about that? That's okay. Why y'all steady dragging Erica? I had to go do my research and my homework on Erica Banks, because I really didn't know nothing about the girl. Okay, so apparently she's on Love and Hip Hop. And she's most hated. by the public. They do not like her. So once I figured that out, I got it. I said, okay, y'all dragging her because y'all just don't like her anyway. But put yourself in her shoes. Yeah, I think it was wrong for her to get on there and put all that shit up there. Yeah, she shouldn't have did that. Because at the end of the day, he had a family. No, they wasn't married. So it's not as bad, but it's still bad because you was in a relationship with this woman for 15 years. Y'all live together. Y'all got kids together. So you had a certain status and stuff to uphold, and he didn't do that right. He didn't uphold his relationship. He was just out here. And I don't think that's right for y'all to jump on the girl and not say nothing about nothing else that's going on. She wasn't the only girl. Some of them girls is young. Like, y'all not gonna address nothing but Erica Banks put this shit up. That ain't cool neither, y'all. What she did ain't cool, but what y'all doing is not cool neither, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, she put that stuff up there right after he passed away. But did y'all pay attention to what she put up? She put up a text message or a DM or something from him saying, I've been watching you. I've been wanting you. You be messing with all these other niggas, but in the back of my mind, you mine's already. The video of them laying in the bed together, cuddled up. The picture of him kissing her on her cheek. Is y'all getting this? That girl was in a relationship with him too. Whether he had a woman at home or not. They was in a relationship too. Y'all can call her the side chick, thought, bop, side piece, whatever y'all want to call her. But she was dating that man too. She don't supposed to grieve. How y'all know how she taking it in her head that this man gone? She might be going through some shit too. She probably didn't even think before she put that shit up. All she knew in her head was this the nigga I've been fucking with and he gone. You don't know what's going through people's heads. I do feel sorry for his girl though. I feel sorry for her because she was with that man for 15 years and he didn't respect their relationship enough to say, I'm not going to cheat or I'm not going to do this. Okay, if you don't want to do that, that's cool. Some men, they just hoes and they like that. I understand that. But you didn't respect your girl or your relationship enough to tell them sad ones, you can't take no pictures with me. Boy, if he wanted to live that type of life, them girls shouldn't have had none but messages or something like that they could post. Wouldn't have been no pictures. But see, this is just how much he valued his relationship. That he thought it was okay to be with them girls, letting them video him and take pictures of him. No, you didn't respect your relationship, homie. And now that you're deceased, the public wants your side chicks to respect the relationship. And respect whatever. They just want respect. But no respect was given in the first place. So guess what? You didn't respect your shit. Nobody else gonna respect it. And that's just how I'm looking at this whole situation, y'all. He didn't respect his relationship, so why should they respect it? If you respected your relationship, you wouldn't have been with none of them girls. You wouldn't have been letting them take them pictures and videos. Like I said, a bitch shouldn't have had nothing but some text messages or DMs to show for. Because, and when you sneaking around and shit, you shouldn't even be doing that. Because that's proof right there. If a motherfucker want to get back at you, get mad at you, they sending them text messages right to your girl. So when you doing shit like that, you need to be making just a phone call, nigga. Ain't no texting and DMing and all that. Ain't no paper trail. I don't know, niggas just, y'all be out here doing anything and everything, and then now y'all want to jump down other people's throat for the mistake that this person made. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you in a relationship with somebody, don't nobody else owe you nothing but that person you in a relationship with. Them girls don't owe his girlfriend nothing. Yeah, it was cruel to put that shit up. And you know motherfuckers already going through some shit by finding him dead like she found him. But your man didn't respect what y'all had going on. And he let them take pictures, videos. So yeah, y'all, that's all I really want to say. I ain't gonna go too deep on this one because like I said, he was like my second husband, y'all. I was telling people he was my second husband. But I ain't know he was getting down like that. And I'm going to tell you something. Had I knew that he was getting down like this when he was alive, I probably wouldn't have been as much as a fan as I am. Because I don't like that type of stuff. If you in a relationship, be true to yourself. Be true to whoever you with. And if you want to mess around with all these different women, that's cool too. Just don't get in no relationship. So you can do you in peace and a motherfucker won't be giving you the side eye when this shit go wrong like it just did with him. Because I'm sure it's a lot of people out there like me that was really rocking with him that's probably looking at him different now. Like, damn, I didn't know he was out there bogus like that. And like I said, it was the young girls for me. Two of them is really young looking. And I'm like, come on, Quan Quan. I know you want to mess around with these little girls. These is, they look girls. They not grown. I know at least one of them girls is not grown. You cannot tell me. That one with the braces, you cannot tell me that girl is 21. I'm just not going to believe it. But yeah, that's my take on this whole little situation. If y'all gonna drag somebody, drag all of them. Don't just be jumping on Erica like that. Like she all in the wrong and this man had all these different girlfriends. No, that ain't cool. And like I said, from them pictures and the way they was all hugged up and he kissing her all on his jaw, shit, they had some shit going on. And I ain't never been in that situation. I just keep trying to think, like, if I was in that type of situation, what would I do? I don't know, because I can't say. I've never been in that type of situation and don't never want to be. And that's why I don't fool around with married men and men that got women. I just can't bring myself to do it. Now, if we dating and I know that you single but you got a lot of different girls, I may try to, if I really like you, I may try to hang in there and see where stuff go, because that's all a part of dating. Some people don't understand that. When you dating, you trying to find somebody. So of course you may date this person and then you may date that person. That's what you do when you dating. So that's a different story. And I'm going to tell you something. Even when I do that, that don't work out too long. Because I know my worth and I want to feel special. And if you doing shit that's making me feel like I ain't special, like somebody else come before me and all that other stuff, I'm going to go the other way. I'm actually dealing with that right now. While I'm fake dating somebody and he got a lot of different girls and he can't even show up and come see me when he's supposed to. So that's letting me know already, this ain't gonna work. Because I need to feel special. I know who the fuck I am and what the fuck I'm worth. If you can't make me feel special like I need to be felt, like I need to feel, then I don't want to be with you. But yeah, him and that girl, they had something going on. And who knows? She's grieving too. She might didn't even think before she posted that shit. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you something. I doubt it if she really even put any thought into that. When she found out he was dead, I believe she just truly was distraught and just started posting. I really do, and I'm gonna tell you why I think this. Because do y'all think she gonna be in that funeral? She gonna be able to come to his funeral now? She may and she may not be. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Usually when you do stuff like that family not gonna allow you. Not especially if that his family is cool with this girl that he been with for 15 years and got these kids with. The family ain't gonna want you there. Now sometimes you may get away with it, even though they don't want you there. They may not be, say nothing. They may not let you know that you not wanted there. But some families ghetto as hell. And they'll tell your ass, you're not welcome in here. Yeah, you disgraced his name with that bullshit you put up. We don't want you here. So I'm thinking that she probably didn't think about nothing. She just think that the man she been fucking with for however long they was messing around was gone. And she probably, as far as grieving and shit, she just went on and posted the shit. I don't know. Like I said, never been in a situation, never want to be, and I probably never will be. Because I don't put myself into them types of situations. You feel me? I did that one time. One time, I was with a guy. He was broke up with the girl when me and him got together. But some months later, they end up getting back together, and me and the man was still messing around for a few years, for about a good almost 4 years. Yeah. So I've been there before in that type of situation, but guess what I did? She inboxed me one day through Facebook at 5 in the morning. I'm laid up with the guy that I was telling you all about, going back and forth to Rockford with. I'm laid up with him, not thinking about her or dude. Because at this time, I'm realizing that he's with her. He been with her for a long time. And she's not going nowhere. Yeah, they going to break up and be separated for a few months. And then they going to get back together. I figured that out after almost 4 years. I finally figured it out. So I was moving on. I was moving on, literally. And that's crazy because now it took me 4 years to move on then. Now I move on as soon as I see some shit I don't like. Like the guy I was just telling y'all about that's standing me up and shit. I ain't been talking to him for about a month. And he done stood me up 3 times within that month. So guess what? He about to exit out the door too. Because I don't have time to play. I'm getting older. I don't have time to play these foolish ass games with these guys no more. I'm not with it. Soon as I see you playing games, I'm gone. So yeah, I was in the process of moving on. Y'all heard me say I'm going back and forth to see dude. He coming back and forth to see me from a whole different city. And he ended up moving in with me. I ended up being with him. We got engaged and everything. No, we're not together now. But that was my boo thing back then. My fiance. We were about to get married. And that's who I was with while she inboxing me talking about this nigga. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go through this. And I'm not going to go through it. I don't have to go through this. I ain't top model or nothing, but I ain't ugly neither. I may be a little fat too. But guess what? It's a lot of guys out here that like big girls now. So I'm not losing in no type of way, baby. I'm sorry. And I got a little something going on for myself now. So, man. But yeah, that's all I want to really say about Rich Homie. I'm looking at him in a different type of way now. I still love him, but you didn't live your life right, dude. The way you did your girl, that wasn't right. And my mama used to always say, Whatever is done in the dark will always come to the light. So you thought, the girl knew too, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this right off back. I could tell by that post she put up talking about, they couldn't leave each other alone, and we knew what we was going through and dealing with. She knew what he was doing. She just loved him that much where she tried to stick through with that shit. Ain't tried to. She did. She stuck with that man till the day he died. So, for 15 years. Knowing that she was getting cheated on and stuff. So, but the public didn't know. And your shit you did in the dark, it came out the light after you died. So, my thing on this one, y'all, is live y'all life correctly. Because y'all leaving behind a whole legacy. And it's up to you and how you move, how people going to talk about you, and what's going to be said about you after you die. Because look, this man's name never been tarnished, not one time, his whole time in the music industry. And now he dying, bam. All this shit about all these women. Live y'all life right, y'all, and y'all won't have to worry about stuff like that. It's China Dow, a.k.a. China Chuckles, Grandma Pearl. Y'all be looking out. I'm in all type of shit now, y'all. I'm playing Lil Yummy's grandmother, Boy in a Man's World, Lil Yummy Story by CMBG Grego. Look it up. It's on YouTube. Lil Yummy, Boy in a Man's World. I'm playing the grandma. That's My Child. Little short film. It should be out sometime soon. I'm in that. And I'm also filming now for a web series called Heart 6. I'm doing my shit, y'all. I ain't got time to worry about none of this other shit. But I'm going to get on here from time to time and speak to y'all about stuff when I see stuff going on. Oh, also, Young Thug. Y'all pray for Young Thug. He done lost a whole lot of people while he been in jail. I seen somewhere where they said he done lost 2 people since he been locked up. Lies. That man done lost about 5 people since he been incarcerated. His sister, his baby mama, Lil Keed, young Rich Homie Quan, and somebody else. Who else was it? There's one more person he lost. He been losing a lot of people, y'all. Pray for that man. I couldn't imagine losing all them people while being incarcerated. It's already hard when you lose people. But can you imagine being locked up? You can't be around your family, your friends. You can't get nobody no moral support. You can't get no moral support, maybe from the people in jail that you didn't got close with while you was in there. They making hug you if you want a grown man hugging you while you in jail. No. But, pray for him, y'all. Because I know he going through it. He can't go to no funerals. That's not. I'm praying for Young Thug mental state. Let's hope when Young Thug come up from under this, what he's going through, that he's still himself. Because that gotta be hard, y'all. Losing all them people while he locked up. Sister, baby mama, Lil Kid, Rich Homie Quan. And that's crazy because I think they was going to try to do more music when they got out. Because they had made back up. I thought they were still mad at each other, but they wasn't. They had made back up. And I believe that they was going to try to do another album when Thug got out. So, yeah, y'all, pray for him too. Because he going through it. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. Long live Rich Homie Quan. The ladies' man. That's what I'm calling him now. Instead of calling him Quan Quan, I'm just say the ladies' man. Because, yeah, you was handsome. And you had your little swag going on about yourself. But come on now. You didn't have to be Lil Wayne and want to fuck every girl in the world, okay? You seemed like you had a good girl that was down for you. Very pretty. Nice body. I mean, men never satisfied. What's wrong with y'all? She was very, very beautiful. And you out here running around with little girls. Okay, I'm done because I'm going to start preaching. Love y'all. Stay blessed. We in Chirac. So you know you got to keep your head on the swivel. They just shot that boy up. What's his name? 065 Lil Mike. Shot him in the head or in the face, in the eye, looked like I heard. Shot the girl that was in the car with him in the head. She died. It was kids in the back seat in the car with them. Chicago, what are y'all doing? The Venezuelans trying to take over and y'all still won't stick together. Come on, y'all. We got to get together because I believe it's going to be a war, race war, yes, between us and the Venezuelans. Y'all better get it together. Stop killing each other. We need our soldiers for these 18 million Venezuelans they just didn't let over here. We need to stick together because we're going to have to go against these people because they want to take over. I don't know if y'all seeing it, but I'm seeing it. They want to take over. Come on, y'all. We fighting each other. We need to fight the enemy, the real enemy. We is not the enemies. We's brothers and sisters, y'all. We're not each other's enemies. Stop it. Stop killing each other. This is clown behavior. Stop it. Peace.